Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode, finishing up June. OBS really screwed me there. For anyone watching this on YouTube, OBS really screwed me on that one. God damn it. For like the first 12 minutes, for some reason it just didn't do anything with the audio. That is such a pain in my ass. I don't know why it did that. Fuck. Whatever. As you can see, I've zipped my way through most of the first show. Jesus Christ. Thank God I wasn't doing much in the way of that also explains why I was like, hey, how's it going, everybody? And it was like, fuck yourself. Hikari. Okay. I'm just gonna get through this because realistically I'm like super kind of not like super short. I'm pretty short on time. That's kind of my whole thing. I want to get this done within the next 2 hours. So I want to punch through the second deal, and then just get going to my big show. And my stomach is killing me for whatever reason. I don't like that. Okay. Oh, I need to do Mika Iwata. She needs to sell. She needs to have a minor defeat. Boom. Okay. Final angle, Jesus Christ. At least I figured it out before I really started rambling on about the actual show. Jesus. All right. So this is Hikari, but we are going to have the debut of a Jungle Kiona. All right. Cool. All right. Give me a second here. So we're going to have her doing her acting, and this is going to be her star quality. Yeah, but we're gonna do a big success because we're gonna treat it like, hey, it's a big debut. There we go. All right, cool. Well, you know what? At least I figured that out before we started, so we can just move right along and actually start this up. I'm just gonna have to remember the timestamps. All right. Let me make sure I did this right. It should be 120 minutes, right? Yep. All right. We're at our 120 minutes. And 28. Everything's good. Make sure we're not paying extra for announcers or anything like that. Booking analysis. Everything's fine. Cool. I think we're ready to go. All right. We are here for IdolPro's live stage 28. A little bit of a freshening up of some of the look of the logos and everything else, but still same type of show here as we open up with Sayuri Namba running it down the card here in front of a sold out Shinkiba first ring. We got Asahi with her, and she sets an open challenge for the next event. She believes herself to be the future of the business at about 20 years old. She might still be 19. It's been 6 months. But as a young prodigy, and she wants to set up an open challenge, which is answered by Ram Kaicho. She says, well, she used to be young like her once, and thought she owned the world, and has decided she's going to teach her a little something at the next event in a couple of weeks. So we'll set up Asahi and Ram Kaicho. We get the Bakuretsu sisters opening up against the Sleep Train Angels. Let's see, great wrestling and good heat. The sisters getting the win in just under 12 minutes. Yuki Aino hit a side suplex on Unagi and getting the victory. Nodoka carried everyone through this. Let's see. Hirako. Oh man, I forgot that Sleep Train Angels really just don't work as a team. Might have to find something different, but nonetheless, the sisters getting a strong win here, and they aren't happy with how the Strong Kickers went about how they were acting the whole tournament. They were very high on themselves. They were very they were insulting everybody, and it's just not a lot of sportsmanship coming along with the Strong Kickers, and unfortunately they still ended up becoming the tag team champions because of it. But the sisters feel like they have proven themselves to be a strong tag team before, and even strong singles competitors, and they want to be the first official challengers to the Strong Kickers for their first defense. And we leave that open to see what will happen later with that. Miyako Matsumoto comes out with Lady C. She set up another match, as she stated that she was approached by Chie Koishikawa, who has been interested in joining them. Of course, a relative newcomer here at Idolfight Project. She's seen what Matsumoto has been able to do with Lady C and feels that perhaps she wants to join in on that. So to give her the to give her a little bit of experience, she wants to have Lady C show what she has learned from Miyako against Chie. And so we get that decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Chie ends up getting the win in just over 9 minutes with a quick roll up, quick cradle, and Chie getting the win over Lady C. A bit of a surprise there, as Miyako not too happy about that. We go to the next bit here with Mei Suruga coming out, the former champion. Of course, her first appearance to discuss her loss at Shining Stage. And before she could really say too much, after greeting the crowd, Momoko Hanazono's music hits, and she is interrupted by her, and she comes into the ring and she starts talking to the crowd. And Mei seems a little flabbergasted by the fact that Momoko just came on in, and Momoko paying her no attention whatsoever, like as if she's not even there, and kind of just ends up talking to the crowd before her match coming up, which of course is what we get to here. Is we get a three-way dance. Momoko Hanazono getting the win in just over 11 and a half minutes. Yukari Hosokawa going out first, and then now Kakuta putting up a fight, but not able to quite get it done, as Momoko Hanazono getting the victory here in this three-way dance. So at least a bit of a success for her tonight. But of course, as she's celebrating, Mei comes back out with a microphone. She's not very happy with the lack of respect that Momoko showed Mei, right before her match, and she wants to make her pay for her disrespect at the next event. And so there's the challenge thrown down for Mei Suruga and Momoko Hanazono at Live Stage 29. We go on to a 6-person tag. Marika Kobashi introducing the new tag team champions, the Strong Kickers. They have an elaborate entrance, or semi-elaborate for what they have. It's mostly confetti, and they have some streamers that are thrown at them, and they come out with their titles and raise them up to the crowd and greet the crowd as they're ecstatic to be the first inaugural Twin Spirit champions. And they have got a 6-person tag now with Marika, as they face the team of Arisu Endo, Nao Ishikawa, and Yuna Mizumori. And this is Nao Ishikawa's official debut. I thought I might have had her in a previous one. I guess I did not. But now that she's officially signed, she comes in here as an old school heel. I probably should have changed that, because she's probably not going to be an old school heel. I'm going to mostly use her as a face, I think. But nonetheless, good heat and decent wrestling. Let's see here. Just under 11 minutes, Camille big boots the soul out of Yuna Mizumori and gets the win as she wrestles rings around everybody. I feel like eventually Mirai is going to catch up to her, but not tonight, as the Strong Kickers here in 6-woman tag end up getting a victory, as they are able to once again celebrate with their new Twin Spirit Championships. And the Strong Kickers grab a mic after the match and say that they heard about the challenge thrown down by the Bakuratsu sisters, and they say, you know what? We will accept your challenge on one condition only, that if you really think you're as good as you are, then you have a chance to prove yourself. In 2 weeks at Live Stage 29, where the only way that the Bakuratsu sisters will challenge for the Twin Spirit Championships is by Nodoka Tenma beating Mirai 1-on-1. In fact, I don't think Mirai has lost 1-on-1 yet. I don't think Mirai has been... I'd have to look to see how many times she's actually lost. It's not been much. And I don't think she's ever lost in singles matches. But then again, I don't think she's had a ton of singles matches here. So we'll have to see. But nonetheless, a huge hill to climb for Nodoka here at the next event, having to face Mirai 1-on-1. And now Ishikawa ends up, finding Arisu backstage. And she thinks that they have, they've been... they seem to work together pretty well out there. Of course, now she said even on her first night, she could feel the chemistry between them, and feels that now and Arisu can work pretty well together, teaming up a sort of a colorful idol team. They both have their own backgrounds in non-wrestling forms of entertainment. Arisu with her modeling and now with her singing, and she thinks that they would mesh well together. So. Arisu seems receptive of it, and we might be seeing more of them teaming up in the future. We get to our semi-main event. Saya Kamitani taking on Risa Sera. A bit of an uphill battle here for Saya, but she steps up to the challenge in 13 and a half minutes. Fantastic heat and great wrestling. She gets Risa Sera down and hits her with the Phoenix Splash for the win, and another big victory for Saya Kamitani. As, of course, she ended the last show claiming she wants to challenge for the Royal Spirit Championship, and a win over Risa Sera certainly will help make her claim. And speaking of that, once again, after the match, she said she still wants to challenge for the Royal Spirit Championship, and reiterates that, and says that she's willing to do what it takes to take on Momo Watanabe and win the highest belt in Idolfight Project. We get some quick vignette promos between Himeka and Mika Iwata after their matches at Shining Stage. Himeka falling short to Reika, but nonetheless she is here in the main event, and of course Mika with a war that she had with Ram Kaicho coming out on top of, as they're both focused and looking to perhaps eventually challenge Momo Watanabe. And that leads us to our main event between the two. An exceptional match between them. God damn, that might be our best match, man. But nonetheless, just under 19 minutes, these two fought hard. And Mika Iwata with a buzzsaw kick gets the better of Himeka and drops her and gets the win. And Mika successful in the main event. But as she celebrates, Hikari comes out with a kendo stick and starts attacking Mika Iwata. And throws the stick out of the ring, grabs a microphone, and stands over a fallen Mika. And says that IdolPro are scared to have her in a match, to have her come out and wrestle, because they know if they give her her chance at fighting and fighting for contendership, that she can become the number one contender and fight for the Royal Spirit Championship. And they know that they do not want Hikari Noa as the Royal Spirit Champion, and so are trying to keep her away from contenders matches at all costs. And as she continues rambling on, music hits, and we have got the debut. Oh, it's an old school heel thing again. Damn it, I really should be checking these before I have them come out here. Obviously, she is not going to be a heel, but nonetheless, music hits, and we get a big time feeling entrance for the debut, the official Idolfight Project debut of Jungle Kiona. Comes out, the crowd is surprised. She comes out to the ring and confronts Hikari, and they stand face to face with each other. Hikari kind of looks at her. She looks a little disgusted, but she kind of looks her up and down and decides that today's not the day she's going to start picking more fights and decides to back up and leave, all while keeping her eyes on Jungle Kiona. And as she starts to head to the back, Kiona, of course, poses for the crowd to end the show. And there we go. 67. Good God. All right. Mika Owada did amazing. Himika did amazing. And I think, what do we got? Saya did really good too. So we'll go ahead and praise, and at least complimented. There you go. Pleased. All right. Cool. I'll accept that. Well, we got one show in the books at least, so that's good. All right, IdolPro. Let's see. Nothing really going on. WWE loan out Roman Reigns to NXT UK. Oh boy. Speaking of, let me see here. We lost. Oh, we still have money left over, so that's pretty good. Gotta say, that's not too bad to still have money left over after all that. Let's see here. I need Events TV, live stage. We're going Thursday, week 4, and we are active. Boom. And if I look, it should be, yep, right where it needs to be. All right. So we got IdolPro Live Stage 29 in 15 days, and I believe we're 18 days away from Anniversary Blitz II. So we've got 2 more events to drop here. All right. Hopefully not too much comes from this. My stomach's feeling weird. I don't know why. I'm a little worried about like trying to drink anything right now because it's probably just going to churn stuff up even more. And I don't really want that. I think we're good on this. There's nothing really here. I think we're pretty much good to go as far as people we're going to, utilize. So, grab something to drink. I'm probably not going to guzzle too much because God only knows. Kaz Hayashi retires, otherwise nothing doing. Doesn't seem like too much going on right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. Cardona's not going to have a dude gimmick. I'm thinking what we're going to have him be is... I guess kind of creative and kind of unique and definitely swagger. Yeah. Yeah, his whole gimmick is that he's bigger than being here. I don't remember if I put anybody's else's gimmick as that. Let's see. Don't think I did. It's God's Gift of Wrestling. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, we have gotten that figured out. I mean, that's kind of Cardona's whole thing in just about any place he goes, I would assume, right? All right. IdolPro. All right. There it is. I thought it was 3 months' time. This is... All right. This is going to be interesting. It is happening. Rossi Ogawa is retired. So the man who drove away some of our best people and allowed us to get some big stars is now gone. Don't know what's going to happen from that, but they're accepting invitations for a head booker and owner. If it wasn't for the fact that I was doing this whole thing It would be interesting to just be like, you know what? I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna be. We're gonna start up a whole new thing now where we're the owner of Stardom. Shuri dating. Australian suicide. Who? Oh, it's because she's exclusively written by exclusive written deal with AAA. Interesting. Could you imagine that? Her just being exclusively in Mexico and then just not having any of her matches in Japan. that would probably suck. Still hearing some of the snow plows outside. Man, I feel like I should probably do something to my driveway like before I leave tomorrow. I feel like that's something I should do. I don't know if that's going to be a big deal. Let me see. What's it supposed to be the next few days? 30, 31. Oh, God. Everything's just going to sit there. It's not going to melt. Dominion. Anything big? Let's see. Why is it the old Stardom logo that just showed up? Might just be... I don't know. Taping the aired 6600. Bea Priestley is the high speed champion. That looks like it's about it. Oh, Konami won the white belt. Yeah, the wonder of Stardom. So Konami won the white belt. Who was the white belt champion? All right, nothing happened in New Japan then, I guess. Tetsuya Naito defeated Toru Yano in the main event for the IWGP Intercontinental title, but of course the best was Okada and Jay White, Ospreay and Zack Sabre Jr., Rocky Romero, Ryu Lee, Bad Luck Fale, Shingo Takagi. Could you imagine Naito versus Yano in the main event? The world title wasn't even on the line. Am I looking at that right? Huh. Who'd Konami beat? Maya Yukihi and Riho. I don't know which one of them were the white belt champion. I don't think I wouldn't worry too much. She was high speed, so it must have been Maya. That's all right. Not much else. All right, get to week 4. That is our big thing. Unless something else big drops. Kind of hoping, fingers crossed, nothing big happens, and I don't have to sit and worry about much. All right, what do we got here? Ben K won the Open the Dream Gate title. Yosuke Santa Maria won King of Gate. Oh my God. Pain Incorporated won the Twin Gate title. They just had all the title changes for Dragon Gate. Jesus. All right. Not much there. This is good. Just keep it like this. I'm really wondering who's going to take over that Stardom position. That's going to be the big one. All eyes on Kamiyu. Huge star with IdolPro. The company's management sees her as having the potential to become a mega star within the next 5 years. I mean, I thought she's pretty good, but Queen Maya lose the business. That's about it. Marvelous production change. She's probably got a lot of star quality to her, I assume. 61. Her sex appeal is much higher, though. I could see that. There we go. Moving along. What is it? Thursday, week 4, so we're still 8 days out. Jesus. The good news is I whipped through those like 18 segments within 15 minutes. So if I can do about a segment a minute and just have it boom, 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 I can do pretty good with this. Okay, let's see. Nothing. Dolph Ziggler to start a new storyline with Daniel Bryan. Okay. Hamako Hoshi's retiring. I'm not too surprised by that. Jesse Neal hasn't been working. Dragon Gate's still bringing people. Christina Von Eerie exists. Does she? Does she wrestle? I haven't really seen her much in the indies at this point. I don't know if she still does or not. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. All of that. Shinkiba. Online plaudits posting a lot of content promoting body positivity, especially geared towards young women. Recovery for Hanari Hana. Now she was back in best physical possible shape. New storyline. Dash Chisako in a lengthy feud with Konami. Oh, so they're going to potentially put the white belt on her. All right. Hanari Hana is recovered. What else is the medical got? 3 days for Michiko Miyagi. All right. Which is fine because we ain't doing anything for a week. Just get to the next bit. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Let's see here. Dream Series, no. Jake Lee back in 100%. Danshuko Dino injured. Strained wrist. Marty Jannetty's leaving the business. I think he's probably already left the business. I think he did that when he was posting about killing a man. And about how much he wanted to have sex with his like adopted daughter. I think that probably helped seal the idea of not getting booked anymore. All right, let's see. Not much going on. Natsu Sumire and Yuga Hayashi. I don't know if that would be a real thing, but who knows? Takashi Okamura becomes CEO of Stardom. I think he's the owner of Dragon Gate. So the man extended his deal. He was hired by Ice Ribbon. He left Dragon Gate, and now he's... What is he, a road agent for them? Where can I look at his... So he's on a handshake deal with Ice Ribbon to potentially either be a color guy or a road agent. But now he's the head of Stardom. He's the CEO and booker, which means he's probably going to hire a new booker because they usually don't stay with, whatever. Yuga Hayashi. I feel like I should... Oh, El Lindemann. Okay. Yeah, okay. Even that, with his unpainted face, I didn't even recognize it. Who knows? I'm just surprised it's not a deathmatch wrestler. That seems to be the thing that the Joshi wrestlers go for is deathmatch wrestlers. Kevin Cross. Kevin Cross does not have the same ring as Killer Cross or even Karrion Cross. All right, give me 1 second here. I just need to see something real quick. All right, there we go. I just had to check something out the window just to see how much snow there was. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. All right, let's see here. Bunch of shows, CMLL guys. 6,700 people for that. New storyline for Miro and Zicky Dice in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. All right. Other than that, not much. Michiko's recovered. Move on. Got to get to Thursday. Good news is we don't got to go very far to get to our pay-per-view. So that'll be good. There we go. Let's see here. New storyline, Crash New Faces. Okay. New feud in NXT. Keith Lee and Adam Cole. Oh boy, is it 2020 all over again? Oh no. Oh. Now Kakuta, Suzu Suzuki, and Hiragi Kurumi. Well, I mean, Suzu and Hiragi, I'm not really upset by. Now I don't think it's going to be exclusive, but now that's just, another person that I have to kind of work around Stardom. Because there's a few of them still. Let's see, Hanan, Kyoko Kimura. That's it. And in reality, Kyoko would not actually be working in Stardom ever. I probably should have even set that to where she would hate Rossi, but then again, she might actually do it with a new change in people. Who knows? I think it was more of a Bushiroad thing anyway that she didn't like, so I don't think she would have joined anyway. Okay, 3 days until the next event, so 6,700 people, and we can move along. Hope you guys are doing good. Man, I keep looking at the clock because it's like I need to knock this out. I need to knock this the hell out. Ron Killingjoy's IWA Mid-South. Other than that, nothing. All right. Good. Make it nice and quick and easy. Here we go. Keep looking at a couple other things here. All right. There we go. Hiroshi Tenzan retiring. Darren Walsh retiring. Always leaving the business. New champion in Impact, Madison Rain. Wait, Michael Elgin lost the... What? I'm sorry. Michael Elgin lost the Impact World Championship to Madison Rain at Impact Wrestling. Oh my god. Can I just do the Can I do the snip and sketch through this, or does it have to be the whole thing? Yeah, I think that might be something else, but nonetheless, I want to hold on to that. I want to be able to hold on to that. Dan Shuko Dino's back. Trent Seven's got a broken toe. Dragon Gate's still saying they're going to hire people. That is insane. Madison Rain lost to Michael Elgin. What the fuck? Do I have snip and sketch? Yeah, I got snip and sketch. Ah, fuck. I snip and sketch. I wanna just grab this headline real quick. Boop. All right. Save it. I don't care. Just put it there. There we go. All right. I love that. I love that happening in TEW. And this is before all the other pandemic stuff happened. So I think in this reality, Tessa Blanchard never won the Impact World title. So Madison Rain is the first women's world champion. Now Kakuta got hired. Hiragi Kurumi got hired. Who did they all grab? Oh, new entry. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Yep. Recently passed away as the newest addition to the ROH Hall of Fame, which, of course, in real life, he had already been in the Hall of Fame by this. But, yeah, still. At least he's in the ROH Hall of Fame with this as well. Hiragi Kurumi, Kyuri, Tai Hanma, Rika Tatsumi, Tikla, Akari, and now Kakuta. I'm thinking here. Hiragi Kurumi, I believe, is actually in Stardom now, at least temporarily. Kyuri could probably fit. Tai Hanma, I think, would definitely fit. I think she's been there somewhat recently for I don't know if she has or not. Rika Tatsumi, maybe. I mean, she has an interesting gimmick. Would she actually leave Tokyo Joshi Pro? Who knows? Tikla in real life already left Ice Ribbon, so that makes sense. Akari, they probably wouldn't grab Akari. Now Kakuta, I mean, maybe, but I mean, they've had this affinity for grabbing, you know, some of the older women and then having them be in like Cosmic Angels or something like that. But who knows? Who knows? Akari could be in it too. Just, you know, just by the fact that they had Zaya Brookside and what's her name in that Club Venus or whatever it is. So I can maybe see it. I don't think they'd grab. Well, I mean, she isn't. Well, no, because they probably would have grabbed her beforehand when they were snatching people up from actress girls beforehand. Oh, and Eureka Oka. She looks like a Sendai girl. She is a Sendai girl. She looks like a Sendai trainee. 17. I don't know. They might be. Who knows? Not going to worry too much about it. Nope. Not going to broadcast. We're going to do Shinjuku Face. All right. Cool. Oh, damn it. What happened? Brighten the mood by doing several funny cartoon drawings of her colleagues. Yay! Let's go. C and V, 4 minutes. Okay. So Sayuri Namba, Arisu Endo, and now Ishikawa. And they're going to do their thing. And there we go. Boom. Do I have that listed in here? No, I don't. All right. So we're going to be adding in that team. The team of Arisu Endo and now Ishikawa. Don't know if I'll change the name, but I just put Color Rush. We'll have them be a unit for now. I think that's, yeah, we'll just add that team. There we go. Well, another team. It should work. All right, so at least we'll have our opening contest here. We've got Color Rush taking on JK Fallen Stars. Put that there. We got 12 minutes. And we're going to have Ruaka getting that against... let's have it be now since she's got warm momentum. Open match, decisive win. And yeah, I think we'll keep it like that. Maybe it will be tainted. Maybe we can make it tainted. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Nah, you know what? It might not be that bad to just give them a straight win. I think that might be. They've had enough losses. We can give them a nice little win there. 1 minute. We've got Momo. It's just telling people she's going to be there later. So microphone, minor success. Boom. All right. See. Angle. Boom. Now let's see. Ram, Mika. Okay. So Ram, she's talking about Mika, but she's not there because I'm not paying her. Minor success. It's kind of not really building them up though, so we'll just do that. That's 2 minutes. Here we go. So then we have got Ram. Oop. There's Ram and Asahi. Here we go with that. That is 18 minutes. So 16-minute match. We're going with Asahi as the victor. Open match. We're going to go decisive, and it's going to be flash pinfall. So a bit of a surprise win, I think, there. What's her momentum? I can't really see her momentum through this, and I don't want to... let's see here. Cooled momentum, so that should help, because Ram's white hot, so it's not going to hurt her to take a loss, I think, even with a roll-up, so... I think she'll be fine. There we are. Throw that angle in there. 3 minutes. Miyako Matsumoto. Hikari Noah and Lady C. And entertainment. I don't know. You just stand there and look pretty. I think Lady C could do that. She should be. She's got a modeling background. Should be fine. Yeah, 78. There you go. Modeling experience, easily marketable. There you go. That's all you need to do. You don't need to wrestle that well. Just stand there and look pretty. It's how it rolls in Joshi sometimes. As long as you're marketable, you're fine. All right, so Chie's coming out to praise Miyako Matsumoto. And you're gonna do just a bit of back and forth. There you go. And she's talking about Lady C, who's right there, doesn't really do much. So yeah, quick praise of that. Going into 6-woman tag. And so with that, we had that aforementioned Hikari Noah, Lady C, and Miyako Matsumoto. They're taking on the team of Sleep Train Angels and Yuna Mizumori. That's 12 minutes, so we'll do that. I don't know why I feel more like putting the ampersand in there, but we'll do that. Here, we'll also do Sleep Train Angels and there. All right. So yeah, obviously we're gonna give Hikari Noah the win. I think Unagi is gonna take another loss. We'll let them figure out who's gonna take that loss. We'll make it an we'll make it an open match. Hikari Noah's in there, but you know, with Miyako and Lady C, it kind of evens itself out. But decisive finish nonetheless. It's gonna be pretty clean for Hikari. There we go. All right. And we go that down to 2 minutes. And once again, Jungle Kiona is going to try to confront Hikari Noah, who's going to use her, I guess, charisma. And then Hikari Noah is going to do some acting, I guess. Acting like Kiona just isn't there. There we go. Here's that. 3 minutes for this one. This is Maria and Kohaku. And they're giving a heartfelt promo about not being able to overcome the strong kickers, leading to a match. So we drop that here. And we've got Marikoto taking on a team of, let's see, now Kakuta and Mocha Miyamoto. There we go. Boom. And this goes 11 minutes. Man, I really WWF superstars a lot of these. There are some surprising ones and some surprise wins in here, but otherwise there've been a whole series of like squash matches practically in half these I guess not quite squashes, but sort of foregone conclusions, like watching AEW Dark. But then again, I guess some Joshi companies are like that too. You watch a Tokyo Joshi Pro show, it's like, oh, Yuka's going to be facing who knows. And yeah, you know who's going to win that. Speaking of which, let's give... I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just have one of them be the victor. I think they're a unit, so it's fine. Open match. Not a tainted win. We don't need a tainted win. They need a decisive win. They're the baby faces. They don't cheat. There we go. Let's see here. We've got May coming out. All right. AC. And V, 3 minutes. May is coming out. She's talking about Momika. Oh, she's not going to be there. She's not available. Didn't say wrestle or it didn't say hurt or sick, but I'm saying, well, she's going to wrestle at the next one. That's fine. There we go. Poor health. I think that's generally how they do it when someone's either got COVID or they're hurt and they need a couple weeks to heal. They just say poor health or something like that. Kamiyu and Mirai. And I think Mariko's cheap enough we can just throw her out there as well. How much do I pay her? $20? Yeah. I mean, for $20, yeah, just be out there and get some of the rub. Get some of the rub that comes from being out there with them. There you go. But this will just be sitting on Kamiyu's shoulders. All right, add the match. What was your inspiration for making IdolPro? Just being a Joshi fan and being like, because it happened. I was throwing Joshi in during Hawkeye Pro, where it was like, oh yeah, here's some TJPW people, here's this and that and everything else. So when I was making a new local to global, and I was like, well, maybe try something different, because I could have kept doing Hawkeye Pro and just had this weird database, but it had like, my big promotion. I'm like, well, let me just start over with something fresh. And I'm like, while I'm doing this, I could have a whole separate Joshi promotion that I could use some of the people that I kind of know, just figure out how I'm going to work with that. And, there were people who was like, I kind of want to use them. This is a good time to use them, to just kind of start clean over and do a second promotion with Joshi's. All right, let's see here. This is if Nodoka wins. Akuretsu Sisters challenge for Twin Spirit titles. And also a lot of the TEW stuff that I've seen from other people when they're doing like videos and all that, they don't really do Joshi promotions. So I've seen maybe one like Stardom thing, but that was about it. So I was like, well, this is an untapped little market here for people who maybe follow Stardom or Tokyo Joshi Pro or something like that. And there we go. You know what? We'll keep Mirai strong, because I mean they're already both white hot, so it makes sense. Yeah. Most of the time you're going to see the people who, are sort of decently well known. There are people in here I still kind of had to look up for the most part. Yeah, they bring them into WWE saves maybe. And you're going to see like the super popular like Shuri's or, Miyu Yamashita maybe, Maki Ito maybe. Yeah, stuff like that. And that's fine, because there's only so much wrestling that you can kind of watch, and my dumbass tends to pay attention to anything that's on Wrestle Universe more than anything else. So Utami, yeah, that also works. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm also a gigantic Momo Watanabe mark that I'm also like, oh, this is great. She got fired and I can utilize her and build her into a giant star. Let's do it. Of course, that was an end game. I didn't think it was going to happen so quickly, so I'm already like excited about that. She's running down Mika Iwata and Saya Kamitani. But they just exist. Here we go. Main event. Here we go. So we had Saya Kamitani. Did I even like put that in as a... I didn't. That's all right. That's all right. Saya Kamitani and Mika Iwata. There we go. And this is #1 contendership Royal Spirit title. Let's see. Yeah, not getting her complete rise to the red belt. Yeah. And now she seems to be in as much as I like to say, as like to not say that she's like getting late. I don't think she's getting lazy, but I think she sort of settled into the fact that she's probably not going to be the biggest star in the promotion, you know? So I think she's sort of accepted that now and is just comfortable where she's at, which kind of sucks, but they say she's still young. She's like, what, 22? 20? Yeah, I think she's still barely, she might be 23 now, but yeah, I think she's still in her early 20s. She's still got time, but you never know. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, Momo's ringside. Doesn't do anything, but she's there. There we go. Boom. All right. And drop this in, add angle, drop that. 3 minutes. We've got Momo in there with Mika, but Saya's gonna say something. So I think star quality, and then she's gonna have entertainment. Kind of builds up the title match. Boom. All right, 121 minutes. That's exactly what I need it to be. Booking analysis is fine. Everything's good. Some people, unfortunately, just didn't get used. A fair bit of people didn't get used this month. Huh. I think I might need to start trimming down some people that I don't use. I think that might be my next thing. There might be some people where it's like, yeah, it sucks, but I'm probably just going to let them go because, you know, I got other people I'm going to end up kind of using. I don't know. I could probably always bring them back later. It's not the end of the world. Did I really not find a spot for Mio Momono the entire month? That is a crime. I needed to find a spot for Mio, and I didn't. Michiko Miyagi, she was hurt, but I probably still could have found something for her. That's fine. Some of these people could take a month off. I pretty much am just trying to use Reika as like a part-timer anyway, so that makes sense. At least in this reality, she's still somewhat wrestling sometimes instead of, you know, just being a TV personality. That's fine. I think we're ready to go. All right, we are here for IdolPro Live Stage 29. This time we're back in Shinjuku Face. Nearly 400 people, about as many people as we had for Shining Stage 2nd Live. We're going to open up, of course, with Sayuri Namba running down tonight's card, including the big #1 contendership main event between Saya Kamitani and Mika Iwata. Of course, she is accompanied by Arisu Endo and now Ishikawa, who, of course, we saw sort of teaming up in a 6-woman tag in the last event. And they got together as some sort of team, and now they have officially introduced themselves as a tag team called Color Rush. And they will be teaming up tonight in the opening contest, as Namba explains that as well, and then runs down the rest of the card. So we get Color Rush taking on JK Fallen Stars. Decent reaction, subpar wrestling. I'm not too shocked. No one in here's a tactician. Arisu Endo's not too bad. Of course, she seems to be the weakest of them. Now is really off her game. Arisu Endo and now Ishikawa have absolutely zero chemistry as partners. Oh, I probably should have gone for a trial run. That's my second tag team now officially that I'm sitting here where it's just like, all right, I'm probably gonna have to find something different then. Is this literally just gonna be a one event team and I'm just gonna be like, all right, now we have to find a new partner for now Ishikawa because these two do not work at all. Fuck. All right. And they lost anyway. So JK Fallen Stars in just over 10 minutes. Ruaka pin now. And JK Fallen Stars getting a win. So, you know what? Maybe this should be just a funny little experiment of just having a one event team being like, all right, we're an official tag team. And then they lose to the high schoolers, and then they're done, and that's it. Lasts even less time than, what was it, Y2AJ? That's it's gonna last even less time than that. Momo Watanabe is backstage, and she's sitting there with her titles. She says she will be coming out later tonight. She doesn't feel like coming out now, but she will be out later tonight to watch the main event at ringside and pay attention to the new number one contender, whoever that may be. Ram Kaicho comes out. She talks about the challenge that was thrown down by Asahi. She talks about she didn't have much time to talk about the war she went through with Mika Iwata at Shining Stage, but she claims it to be a fluke, as Mika was just as banged up as she is, and that'll be proven tonight in the main event. Speaking of which, she's planning on getting back into title contention as well, starting tonight by beating Asahi. And it goes just over 16 minutes here. Great chemistry. Nice. And nice little match between the two, but in a surprise here, Ram ends up kind of getting a lot of her cheating ways, gets the better of her, as Asahi ends up getting to roll her up and gets a quick pinfall, and Asahi with a surprise win over Ram Kaicho. And there you go. Solid there, even though Ram definitely carried her through that match. Nonetheless, there you go. Asahi with a surprise win. And we've got Miyakoko coming out with Lady C, as well as Hikari Noa. Of course, Hikari has been talking a lot about not having a match, and sure enough, she gets herself a 6-woman tag, and she's teaming up with Miyako Matsumoto and Lady C. And Miyako set this up as another way, as she's been having Lady C train with various hardcore wrestlers and even deathmatch wrestlers in the Japanese wrestling scene. And she's seen the work of Hikari Noa, and she's excited to see if Lady C can learn a few things from Hikari Noa tonight, even though they might not be doing a whole lot of hardcore stuff. Maybe she can learn the art of it from Hikari Noa. This does bring down Chie Koishikawa, who ended up getting a roll-up victory on Lady C 2 weeks ago at Live Stage 28. Praises Miyako Matsumoto, as she seems to be very into her projects. And she says that her mentorship abilities are fantastic and praises them, but she says that it's absolutely wasted on someone like Lady C. And she feels like that she needs a new person to mentor, someone who can actually do something in wrestling and learn the art of hardcore. And she says that, maybe she's the one who can do it. I don't think there's enough to go around where she can mentor 2 women. So maybe she might have to decide between Chie Koishikawa and Lady C. But that does leave us to our 6-person tag. Hikari Noa, Lady C, and Miyako Matsumoto getting the victory over Yuna Mizumori and the Sleep Train Angels. Goes, let's see, just under 9 minutes. Good wrestling, or decent wrestling and good heat. But Hikari Noa hits the Cobra Twist on Yuna Mizumori and gets the win here, as everyone did pretty okay except for Lady C. She seemed off her game, that's fine. Hikari Noa also was quite a bit better than everybody else, even though it says she wasn't head and shoulders above everybody. Either way, Hikari Noa kind of carried this to a really good match. And there you go, a six-person tag win there for Hikari, Lady C, and Mia Coco. And with that, Jungle Kiona once again coming out to confront Hikari as she celebrates with him, and Hikari spots her and just kind of has a disgusted look on her face and just sort of waves her off and decides she doesn't want to deal with Jungle Kiona right now. In fact, she goes in through a different way in the audience, where the audience come into the instead of going through the curtain, she goes where the audience comes into the building, and seems to just walk out that way, sort of leaving Kiona standing in the ring, wanting her to come back in here and chat with her. This takes us to our next part, where Mari Koto come out for their match, and they are a little bit sullen over everything that happened at Shining Stage last month, as they apologized to the fans that they really wanted to get back at Strong Kickers. They really wanted to do everything in their power to get back at them and to make the fans proud and be able to stand here as the inaugural Twin Spirit champions. Unfortunately, they weren't able to do that. They weren't able to win, but they will continue to fight and perhaps get back into the tag team title scene starting tonight. And that leads to their match here between Now Kakuta and Mocha Miyamoto. And goes just over 19 minutes when Maria Takeda pins Now. Mocha struggling compared to everybody else. But nonetheless, Marikoto getting a win and proving that they're ready to bounce back up from their loss and hopefully start working their way back into title contention to perhaps dethrone the Strong Kickers. Yeah, rip Jay Briscoe, man. That was sad. That kind of hit me. I don't know. That hit me kind of hard. I think it's because it was one of those things that, like, I didn't watch Ring of Honor like all the time, but I watched it like a fair amount, especially once it got into like HD Net. I remember buying those like shitty quality Go Fight Live pay-per-views. I remember when they were that was the big thing. That was like 10 years ago, because I remember buying one of them with like a Steam Generico, like a no disqualification type one, and then I think one of Tyler Black's last pay-per-views. And yeah, those were iffy. Those were iffy quality. They were good shows, but yeah, Go Fight Live really sucked in the iPay-per-view thing. Some of these people who've only had like Fight don't know what it was like back in the early days of iPay-per-views. Mei Suruga coming out, and she was prepared to face Momika Hanazono this tonight. And unfortunately, Momika had to drop out of the event due to some sort of health issue. And she apologizes to the fans that they won't be able to see the match, as she was looking forward to putting some respect back into Momika after the disrespect that she showed her at the last event. But they plan on wrestling at the next one, and she hopes to see people there and to cheer her on as she's looking to bounce back from her loss in the main event of Shining Stage. Strong Kickers coming out as they're ready for this big one-on-one match. They insult the Bakuretsu sisters for thinking they could even try to take them on. And then Kamyu builds up Mirai as someone who I didn't even look. You know what? I'm going to look because I want to know. Let me see here. Oh, my God. There we go. I want to look at Mirai real quick. I want to see, have I even booked her to lose a one-on-one here? Let's see. Tag team. She won. Tag team. Okay, so she hasn't really had a lot of one-on-ones anyway. But when she's had one-on-ones, she's won. And they haven't lost a lot. So they've only had like 3 losses total. So yeah, Mirai is on a roll. And Mirai's on a roll. And Kamyu's very confident in her abilities here. Right here. So we get Nodoka Tenma and Mirai Mayumi. One-on-one. Fantastic heat and good wrestling. Nodoka gutted out a performance. Looked like she was about to lose. She reversed a Dr. Bomb into a kill switch. I'm guessing she would probably have like slipped out during the gut wrench portion. But nonetheless, grabs Mirai's arms, hits the kill switch in a surprise victory. And I believe the first official time, at least in a one-on-one environment, that Mirai has lost. And because of that, because of Nodoka Tenma's win, the Bakuretsu sisters will face... In fact, I think I can put that in here since we do have Summergate in here. They have, let's see, reset, boom. All right, let's try this differently because I'm going to need the, oops. There we go. They have punched their ticket to the tag titles, or at least to the tag title match. The Strong Kickers will have to defend the Twin Spirit Championships against the Bakuretsu Sisters. There we go. Oh, let me modify this so it can actually say. Oh. I'm a little worried about this "hear me out" you are putting on here. All right. Momo coming out to watch the main event. She insults both Mika Iwata and Saya Kamitani as people inferior to her. She is wondering just if Mika is 100% and if she thinks she can actually beat Saya here tonight after how much trouble she had against little old Ram Kaicho. And then insults Saya for being just generally inexperienced and not very good at hitting her Phoenix Splash or a running shooting star press, and considers herself to be one of the best wrestlers in the world as she comes out with her title to watch ringside. And with our main event, an exceptional contest that might be also right up there with our best matches. Mika Iwata is just consistently putting on the best matches in here. And just under 22 minutes, Saya tried her best, but she succumbed to a spinning heel kick. And Saya has done everything she could to try to beat Mika. She's gotten closer than she ever has before, certainly closer than she did a year ago when she challenged her. But it was not to be, as Mika Iwata gets the win here, and she is the new #1 contender. And so Summergate, we have our headlining, our main event match. We'll just do the one-on-one there. TJPW is going to start. Maybe they do one there. Nah, they're probably not. Best I can hope for is Chicago, and I don't know if they're going to do that. Let's see here. So yeah, Momo Watanabe will be defending the title against Mika Iwata. Here we go. So, Royal Spirit title. And there you go. And I got one of my friends who started up a game on Steam. Need to get rid of that. There you go. All right. I am already not happy about whatever you want. I don't want to hear you out at all, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad. So I don't think I care to hear you out. Saya Kamitani, after the match, grabs a microphone as Momo gets into the ring and faces off against Mika, holds the title in her face, and she shoves Momo out of the way and tells Saya that she's unhappy she's still not able to beat Mika. She feels like in the future she will be able to do it, but she knows that with the strength that Mika has, that if there's one person who can shut Momo up and get her to lose her title, it can be Mika Iwata. So she knows if someone's gonna beat Momo, it's gonna be Mika. So that is how we end the show, with Momo once again staring down Mika Iwata. 63. Let's see here. Mika carried, so very good. Let's see here. Where was that 69 at? Yuki Kamiyu doing her thing, helped out. And you know what? Let's make Jungle Kyona happy. Praised, and praised. Yeah, no. See, that's already everything. I will literally block you. I will literally block you on Twitter. I'll just tell you right now, legitimately block you on Twitter. And now I will watch your Twitter so that I can immediately block you. And then consider throwing you out the door on this stream. All right, let's see here. Suzuki hired by Stardom. That makes sense. Let's see here. All right, so we've got that taken care of. How good did we do with that? 63. Okay, yeah, we're still doing good. That's good. No, you're not gonna be a wingman. You're not gonna be a wingman. Damn, we still made money. Out of all of that, we still made money. I don't know what the show costs are gonna look. Oh no, I think that was because we broadcasted. So the fact that we weren't doing a broadcasted show, we're still gonna make money. So that's nice. That's always good. We won't make money next month. Maybe. Who knows? Let's see here. Yeah, $8,500 a month. There's not a lot of money being made here. Is it because of economy's falling, wrestling industry's falling? How about America? Everything's falling there in America too. Sheesh. Is there anywhere where things are going good? Not really. Oh, Europe. Well, funny you mention that. Not so much. And Australia. What if she accepts? She's not going to. So don't. I'll tell you right now. I don't care what. I know what's going to happen, and I'm going to block you. I will tell you that much right now. Ami Sato. I don't think Ami Sato would actually sign with Stardom. Where's she from? Seedling, maybe? Who knows? I think we're good then. Whoops. I don't want that. There we go. All right. 127. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Hypothetically. All right. Hypothetically speaking, if you do that, I will block you. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm just saying hypothetically she accepts? No. There's not a hypothetically with that. She's really not going to, or she's just going to be nice. I thought hypothetically you actually typed that. I'll tell you right now, if you type that, I will block you. I'm not fucking joking about that. I'm not going to allow you. I'm not going to be the I will not be the fodder for your entertainment. You can do it here within the confines of my stream. I don't mind, but once you start taking it out to other people like that, nah. Ricky Reyes retires. Truth Martini hangs his boots up. All right. Well, that's good. How much money are we at with this? We've made some money, but we're definitely going to lose it because we're broadcasting. Make sure everything's good with that. Yeah, I think all of our broadcasting stuff is ready to go. There's that, and that. All right, cool. All right, Anniversary Blitz II tomorrow night. Let's go. Finish this up. WCPW. What a thing. Let's see here. Taya Valkyrie. Hot water after making a post. She ranted about politics, leading to other users from all sides of the political spectrum. Probably not, actually. I don't know. I'm surprised that doesn't happen more. Is that a thing in her is it skills? Yeah. Yeah, so she's not usually a social media user, but who knows? I feel like everyone has their own thing that they just rant about. Explosion. Sasha Banks won a lot of praise after responding to a Screwgirl fan on social media suffering with self-esteem issues. Talk about the importance of body positivity. Jim Duggan's retiring. That makes sense. I mean, I think he's been retired now with his whole, having cancer and fighting people off and on his front doorstep. Apoc's retiring at 41. Didn't he? Is he anywhere now? I know the former Connor ended up in Impact now. I don't know what he's doing much in Impact, but yeah. Andy Williams retires. I could see that happening in real life. Did that happen? No, he's still the Butcher, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. All right, what's this? Tapings 5,900. That's fine. All right. This one I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants, I think, because I haven't. I don't think I've gotten this dealt with. But nonetheless, automatic selection. Everybody, boom, boom. All right, YouTube all over. And we're gonna try a slightly bigger venue. It's not gonna fill out more than. I mean, we'd be able to sell out the theater, but. I think for our actual bigger shows, we're going to go for at least a slightly bigger building. At least it'll feel maybe a little bit better. Who knows? That's just what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have constant, half empty buildings that I'm going to put all my shows in. Okay. So... yeah, since I didn't actually have this written down, I'm just going to have to do it on my own, which is fine. Let's see here. Jerome Daniels accused of moaning about stuff all the time, bumming everyone else out. That's a thing in this? Shut up or cheer up and to buy drinks for everyone. I didn't know that that's a thing. That's amazing. Coming into wrestler's court because you bitch and moan too much. So either shut up or leave. Oh, fantastic. All right. So we had Effie, we had Mike Bailey, and then we had Flip Forever goes over here. Neon Ninjas goes over here. Boom. Boom. All right. Not very mental health positive. Yeah. We'll just do 12 minutes because these guys are just going to go balls to the wall for this time. We're going to give Effie the victory. And we'll give Everett the loss. But open match, all out, decisive win. These guys are literally just going balls to the wall to have the best possible match. I think they can do it. All right, what should be next? I think... So this 6-man tag... Let's do Casanova and Darius Lockhart. So we've got Darius Lockhart, Christian Casanova. Oh, why am I doing this? Shit. I did this whole damn thing. I booked all the shit. All right, let me do this again. Pre-booking. Now we'll do this. Yeah, just add to the booking sheet. It's going to be 15. Let's do this again. All right. Effie getting the win. Everett getting the loss. They're going to go open, all out, and decisive. Literally just having a friendly bout to tear the house down. And then, yeah, next will be the Lockhart Casanova match. That'll go 12. Let's see. We got a grand total of like 2.5 hours. So I got to squeeze 8 matches into 2.5 hours. Christian Casanova getting the win. We'll make it an open match, make it close, but decisive nonetheless. And we'll have a botched interference on Darius Lockhart by Jerome Daniels. And let's see. Yeah, Jerome Daniels will be ringside along with Timmy Lou Retton, of course. Both guys from Lockhart Inc. there as well. There we go. All right. Let's see. What should be the next thing? Eddie Edwards tie right now. Sappy Jesse Godders. I want to kind of build this up as... yeah, it's not going to be a tremendous match, so we'll do 13 minutes on that. Jesse Godders. And open match. Keep it close, but a decisive win nonetheless. And he leaves the other two backstage. Here we go. And let's see, halfway point. We should probably do the big. Should we do the big heritage title match? No, we should do the steel cage match. Maybe that might be what we do, or the tag match. Let's see. Thoughts on Hogwarts Legacy? I don't care. I guess I'm probably not gonna play it. I don't really care that much. My interest in Harry Potter was gone quite a long time ago. That's all I can really say. I've seen a lot of people really screeching and reeing over it, so I understand that for some reason it's controversial. It's a game. Sure, it puts money into, because I know it puts money into a person that people don't like, and that's why they're doing that. But I also have seen those same people buy a bunch of Harry Potter books just to burn them. But it's like, but you still bought the books. You still just bought a bunch of books and put more money into the pocket. And by the way, it's a video game company. It's much like Hollywood movies. I'm imagining the video game company and publisher are going to make most of the money. And the person who owns the IP is going to get a royalty check, but it's not going to be that big. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure J.K. Rowling's already a billionaire, so who gives a shit? That's what I say. At this point, who cares? It's not like if this game fails, then J.K. Rowling fails. She's still gonna be a billionaire, and I don't really care for her anyway. I think you're gonna get the game. If you want to get the game just because the game looks interesting and you're into Harry Potter stuff, I mean, have fun. I don't care. I'm not going to get the game just because I'm not that super into Harry Potter. Maybe I'll read reviews of it and I'll be like, you know what? This is actually pretty cool. Who knows? I don't know. Let's put JT Dunn and Tim Donst in their match. Let's do that. Let's do 18 minutes. And Tim Donst getting the win. Open match. Decisive. Do these guys have psychology? No, not really. I'm not even going to check JT Dunn. A 51 is not great. Play the game on stream. He might support you. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need the support, guys. You know what? I'm going to be going to Ohio this weekend. I'm going to need some support for my days off. You're screwing people who worked hard on the game out of their money. Yeah. That's right. I've been showing friends at work my fascination with just the unraveling of Darksideville. It's so much fun. It's weird. There's just something about watching DSP stuff and just watching man unravel and then just having these insane rants about, look guys, I need money for the day off. And otherwise my favorite thing was, otherwise I'm going to eat lunch meat sandwiches. Okay. So you're going to eat lunch. There's nothing. Why is a ham and cheese sandwich considered such a terrible thing, even on your day off? If I actually gave enough of a shit to buy bread, ham, and cheese, I would also eat lunch meat sandwiches probably most days. Not even because I'm poor or anything, but just because I'm lazy. That's pretty much what it is. Not to mention, you can get some good lunch meat. You don't just have to. Lunch meat sandwiches can be real good depending on where you go. We got a local Italian place around here that's been owned by one family for generations. You can get some fresh salami and capicola and all this other stuff, and that lunch meat would be delicious. Fucking fresh Italian meats and cheeses. Oh, it'd be amazing. Now I kind of want to do that, but I'm not going to be in town, so I'm going to have to pick another day to do it. What should be next? You know what? The three-way should be next. That's how we're going to do that. Let's see here. Let's do 16. Yeah. All right, let's see here. We're gonna have Odinson take the win. The loser will be Zachary. No, I think Desmond Xavier has gotten a lot of the wins, so we'll give him the loss here. Open match, decisive win. These guys could probably go all out as well, but yeah, I'm guessing someone like Trey Lamar. Yeah, he doesn't have a. Ooh, risk taker. Crazy and still must be smart about turning them down when they're not appropriate. Yeah, that's all right. We'll just do that there. All right, we're at 87 minutes. I kind of, man, I might need to trim down the length of some of these. In fact, I think I'm going to trim down. I think the goal was to actually kind of trim down this one. Let's see. Also, I bet most people would listen if they didn't go. If you buy this game, you absolutely. Also, I associate lunch meat with stuff like Spam, unless not fried. Fried Spam isn't terrible though. I don't know. You a non-spam? I'm a non-spam person. I don't buy Spam because Spam was originally a meat replacement, and now it's kind of like just as expensive, if not more expensive, than just going and getting meat. I live in the Midwest. Like, pork chops are cheaper than a can of Spam. I can get fresh pork chops for less money than it would take to get a can of Spam. Just air fry some fresh pork chops for the same money of canned mystery meat. Let's see. Eddie Edwards, Tyree. Let's give that 16. And Edwards. See, I keep going on about this, and I need to make sure, because I need to start. I need to have this stuff done. I need to get this shit done. Oh, I was zipping through. I'm glad you guys didn't come here for like the first hour and a half, so I was gonna get distracted because I need to get through this. Let's do 13 because we're gonna trim it down a little bit. We've got Cardona, but it's going to be open match and a cheap win. It's going to be intentional DQ by Starks. There we go. And we're at 112, so I'm probably going to do a little bit of trimming here. But Tommy Mercer, Heath Miller, let's go 18. 18. Nothing has to be an insane amount of time. And we've got Mercer. We'll go open and we'll go decisive, and that's about it. Pretty straightforward there. All right, let's start kind of maybe trimming down some stuff here. We'll trim this down to 17. This will trim down to 14. I think 129, I guess I'm probably okay with that. Ugh. Also, I don't think I moved this down to 2 hours because I should be probably somewhere at like 150 max. So I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to do maybe 21 minutes if I even get that much in of angles. All right. So Effie, Facade, Wheeler Yuta, Mike Bailey, and Andrew Everett, and Eli Everfly. So, all right, both teams shake hands. Effie, whoops. Effie grabs Mike and demands the rest of the card follow that. There you go. Man, can you imagine if they actually put up a stinker and I put this whole thing together as like a dude, we're gonna tear this whole place down with a balls to the wall barn burner match, and then they just shit the bed. It's very possible that happens. Oh, you know what? We should have a nice open, because this is our first like real big broadcasted thing. So, Dinsmore out to welcome fans to Anniversary to AB is excited and proud to be around after 2 solid years of growing. 2 years of growing. I mean, Wheeler Yuta. Oh, what did he do? 3 minutes. We don't need him jibber jabbering on the mic too long here. All right, let's see. Let's see. Christian Casanova. All right, so yeah. Christian Casanova, Darius Lockhart, Jerome Daniels, Timmy Lou Retton. My friends don't like him. I mean, he's not the most charismatic guy in the world. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's King Charisma, but he ain't bad. Casanova celebrates as Lockhart Inc. Help Lockhart to the back, who is hurt and angry. There you go. 2 minutes. Selling and charisma minor success, and neutral here because Lockhart already lost. So and Daniel Garcia. So those are the no sign people. Fire Yuta, don't sign Garcia, and Matthew Palmer. Sign Matthew Palmer, push him to the world title. Perfect. Sounds great. Let's see. Goddard is ready to rid himself of Sabby and tells Caesar and Vance to stay in the back. There you go. Jesse Goddard and no, not Sabby. Caesar and Preston Vance. I don't know what you're putting right now because I'm busy doing something. I could see the movement when you type a new thing in the corner of my eye. I'm just trying to get some of this stuff ready. Imagine having Mike Bailey, Tim Donst, JT Dunn, and you push the Monster Hunter. I didn't say I'm actually gonna push him, but I'll probably sign him if he's around. I'm sure he's around in the future ones. I gotta look. I think RWC January didn't actually have him. Maybe the Who has him. Who knows? And I am pushing Mike Bailey. Mike Bailey's winning tonight. Ricky Starks is up there with Matt Cardona. He's my heritage champion. I'm pushing guy. Listen, I'm not stupid. I ain't gonna just be like, hey. Yeah, I ain't just gonna be like, hey, all right, fuck everybody. We're gonna push this guy. Let's see here. Let's see. Sabby has tears in his eyes as he thanks the fans and makes his way backstage for the last time. There we go. Charisma and minor success. Who cares? Boom. JT Dunn and Tim Donst. Should I have a little thing before that? Nah. It's just going to be a thing. Well, you know what? Yeah, we'll throw Cage lowers, or cage. I guess it's an indie show, so they wouldn't lower the cage. Cage is assembled as cage is assembled and entrances made for match. We'll just do that. We'll give that a few minutes to have the cage quickly assembled. So Tim Donst and JT Dunn, as they'll play to the crowd a little bit as the cage gets assembled. Here we go. Here we go. Imagine having Naito and Hiromu when you push some AEW weirdo. Anyone who'd do that is an imbecile. Whoever are you talking about? I have no idea. Let's see here. Staff help both men to the back. Both men to the back and clean up the cage. Tim Donst, JT Dunn. Selling, but hey, you know what? Puts both of them over. They went through a war, so put them over. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go a bit past 150. It looks like. Let's see. All right. The end. Celebrate with the titles. Tankman and Lamar upset they couldn't win, and Tankman and Lamar upset they couldn't win and lost due to Rascals. Oops. Rascals. There we go. So Odinson, Arrow. I wonder how fast they go down the street when it's been plowed. Oh well. Calvin Tankman, Trey Lamar. So everyone's kind of selling their match, but minor successes there. There we go. Boom, boom. Eddie Edwards, Ty Ray. We'll just say Eddie extends his hand to Ray, who slaps it away and storms to the back. Yeah, because Ty Ray's not going to accept that. So, charisma. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really do much in the way of either guy, honestly. So we'll just do that. Boom. All right. Ricky Starks, Matt Cardona. And let's see here. Starks laughs at Cardona for outsmarting him and getting the DQ as Cardona yells at Starks. There we go. And Matt Cardona. There we go. Let's do entertainment on both. Kind of pushes them both. Yeah, that'll help keep some of the momentum with Starks there. We'll have Cardona say a little something too to push his gimmick. Cardona says he's ready to take another indie title and get the hell out of Iowa and this well, it's not really a bingo hall, ballroom. There you go. And entertainment there, minor success, just to get that taken care of. Boom, there we go. All right, real quick, Tommy Mercer, Heath Miller. Title intros for champion and challenger for the main event. So I guess their star quality is probably what we're doing. Do the quick intros. Boom, boom. There you go. Oops. Did I screw something here? No, I didn't. All right. Boom. And then Tommy Mercer and Heath Miller once again. Mercer celebrates with the title as Heath is on the outside floor. Hurt and sad. There you go. Just a quick little, hey, he's the champion, but you're seeing Heath Miller not too thrilled about this charisma, and he's gonna sell, and that's at least a minor success there. 161, I guess I'll take that. That's what, 2 hours 41 minutes, 21 segments. That's more than I usually do. In fact, I think most of my event booking maxes out at 20 because I felt like I wasn't really going to go past 20 anytime soon. Which I probably would have kept it to 20 if I was doing that, if I was doing this beforehand, but that's all right. All right, 158. Okay, and we need to get this done because I need to get to bed. I need to finish up my laundry, get my stuff out of the dryer, and throw all that stuff, and then just be ready to go for the morning because I got to get up earlier than I really want to. So, all right. All right, we are here for Vertigo's Anniversary Blitz II. We have made it 2 years now. And we are at the Val Air Ballroom, which holds about 600 people. We've about half filled it out, 313. Not too bad. But nonetheless, we start off the show with Commissioner Nick Dinsmore coming out, welcoming the fans here as he's excited to be out here and ready to have this first big broadcasted show. You know, they've had their little TV tapings and everything, but this is their first big event being broadcasted all over the world on YouTube, and he's proud to have been here now for 2 years and to be the guy in charge, and glad to see that this place has been growing and growing even more, and I was hoping to see it grow more in the future. We start off the night with, well, I mean, I guess it wasn't terrible, honestly. But nonetheless, we start off the night with a high-flying, fast-paced 6-man tag. Effie and the Neon Ninjas, Mike Bailey and Flip Forever. They were coming out here to steal the show from everybody else in the on the night. And in just under 11 minutes, Effie hits the Fire Thunder pile driver, pins Andrew Everett, and Effie and the Neon Ninjas taking the victory here. Mike Bailey, 67, Jesus. Head and shoulders above everyone, you're goddamn right. But, not the greatest, but, 56 is commendable at the very least, especially for an opening match, so I'll accept it. But yeah, after that, of course, Effie grabs a mic, both teams shake hands, and he looks back at the locker room and he says to the rest of the guys on that card with everything that just happened, he demands that you follow that match and try to one-up them. And big words from Effie as they go back to the back, and we get on to the rest of the show here. Darius Lockhart versus Christian Casanova. If Darius Lockhart wins, Christian Casanova will be joining Lockhart Inc. It was good wrestling and a decent reaction, just under 12 minutes, though, as we had Jerome Daniels and Timmy Lou Retton ringside. Jerome Daniels tried to attack Casanova, accidentally hit Lockhart, ends up getting locked in a submission, and is forced to tap out as Casanova gets the victory, and he will still remain his own man, as Darius Lockhart is going to have to go to the back with his guys without a new member. And that is what happens as Casanova celebrates. The rest of Lockhart Inc. drags Lockhart out. You see he's upset, he's pissed off, and he's hurt. But nonetheless, they go to the back as Casanova walks around the ring before he goes back and high-fiving the fans. We get to Jesse Goddard's backstage. He's got his boots tied. He's ready to go for his match with Sabby. And he said that things have gone pretty far with Sabby, and he's finally ready for tonight. He's finally ready to be rid of Sabby. This will be the final night of Sabby in Vertigo, as he tells Caesar and Preston Vance to stay in the back, as he'll be getting this himself, as he feels that he is going to be able to handle this on his own. So we've got Sabby versus Jesse Goddard. Loser leaves Vertigo. It was a decent match, and in a surprisingly quick match, only 6.5 minutes, Jesse Goddard gets the better of Sabby, and dominating victory for Goddard. He hits Sabby with a stunner, and that is all she wrote. And with the Jesse Goddard's victory, that means Sabby is officially gone from Vertigo. And Jesse goes to the back, starts taking off his tape and everything, and just leaves Sabby in the ring, who is a bit selling to the fans, and he's a bit sad, and he's got tears in his eyes as he sort of thanks the fans for their support, and heads to the back. And it looks like that'd be the last time we're going to be seeing Sabby through the Vertigo. Coming through the Vertigo curtain. And now on to fan time with his woman. Now, if you want to see Sabby, you're going to have to pay, $30-$40 a month to see parts of him that you never really wanted to see. Cage is getting assembled for the next match. Tim Donst and JT Dunn, they make their entrances. Cage is assembled pretty quickly as they get inside the cage. And we are ready for this war. Dunn immediately gets out his loaded elbow pad, as we're ready for this fight where neither man will be able to escape, as they are locked inside a steel cage. And let's see, great wrestling, decent reaction. These guys go nearly 17 minutes. A great match between them. But nonetheless, JT Dunn looking to knock out Tim Donst. Not going to happen. Donst ended up taking the loaded elbow pad from Dunn. Hits him, locks him into the captain's hook, and forces Dunn to submit in the middle of the ring. And Tim Donst getting himself the better of JT Dunn here at Anniversary Blitz inside the cage. Both men are spent after that. After that battle of theirs, staff come to sort of help him to the back and disassemble and clean up the cage, as a couple weapons were thrown in there as well, and a little bit of blood has spilled, and they need to clean that up and get ready for the next bout. And that next bout is for the Vertigo Tag Team Championships, as we get superb wrestling and decent reaction from them at the end. In this three-way sudden death match, end up getting the win in 13.5 minutes. Oh, I don't know why it was supposed to not be an elimination, but it was supposed to not be elimination. I'm not sure why, because I thought I hit the right one. Oops. In this land, it actually didn't come out this way. The three-way sudden death part was actually if I was supposed to do this right, the end we're supposed to pin one of the rascals and get the win that way. So Tankman and Lamar end up losing, and then they didn't actually lose. They were just a victim of the three-way rule. I don't know how. What is 2v2v2? Okay, maybe I got to be really specific about one fall. I figured with this, it wasn't going to be a three-way dance. You know, they kind of specifically have elimination rule ones, but I'll just have to check better next time if I do this, where if I want sudden death rules, we're going to do sudden death rules. Nonetheless, the end to make their 5th defense of the Vertigo tag team titles. Desmond Xavier carried the load for everybody. Everyone did pretty damn good, though. So, nonetheless, the end get the win. They pin the Rascals, and Tankman and Lamar not officially, at least, well, in this game, they technically kind of are, but for the purposes of this, they were not involved in the pin or submission, which leads to them upset that they lost due to this 3-way rule, as Odinson and Pero celebrate with the titles, as I feel like they're probably going to have a little bit of something to say on Attack after this event. We get to Eddie Edwards and Ty Ray. The challenge was thrown down. Ty Ray believes that Eddie Edwards will be his stepping stone towards greatness and towards the Vertigo World titles. Superb wrestling in great heat. Goes over just over 16 minutes. But Eddie Edwards hits the forward lung blower. I'm trying to think what that is. Is that sort of almost like a GTS, but in the chest instead of a... I don't know. I guess I should probably see what his actual stuff is. I don't know if he still does the Shining Wizard for the Boston Knee Party. I should see if he still has that. Nonetheless, Eddie Edwards getting a good win against Ty Ray. Both guys doing extremely well, 56 and 61. That was an extremely good match between the two of them. One of the best matches we've had in this promotion. But Eddie Edwards getting the best here. And after that, picks up Ty Ray, extends his hand for them to shake hands. And Ty Ray looks at it, disgusted, slaps his hand away, and storms out of the ring into the back as he seems very upset with himself that he wasn't able to beat Eddie tonight. We get the official debut of Matt Cardona. Always ready Matt Cardona was announced last week, or actually it was just a night ago, at the latest Attack for Ricky Starks' open challenge for the Heritage Championship. And he says he's ready to beat an up-and-comer like Ricky Starks. Take another small little indie title like he's been collecting them like candy. And get the hell out of Iowa in this shitty ballroom, which is kind of shitty, to be honest. They are finally renovating it. We'll see what actually happens. But yeah, it's been shitty for a while. But nonetheless, get the hell out of Iowa. Get the hell out of this half-filled room. And move on to bigger and better things, as he feels like he'll take the money to get booked, but he's not too happy about even being here. But sure, he'll take another belt. And that leads us to Ricky Starks versus Matt Cardona. And wow, Cardona only got a 35? What the absolute fuck? Huh? What the fuck? Penalized for being rusty. Has he just not been wrestling? Okay, so maybe he'd do a lot better if maybe he just needs a few more matches under his belt. I feel like he was been wrestling. I thought maybe he was signed somewhere else. I'd have to look. Nonetheless, fantastic heat and great wrestling. Ricky Starks carried Matt Cardona to this. They went about 12 and a half minutes until Ricky Starks, they were kind of having a cheat off as to who was going to kind of outsmart the other. Ricky Starks eventually got himself intentionally disqualified and ends up giving Cardona the win, albeit by DQ. So Ricky Starks will walk away with the Heritage Championship. One Raider from, let's see, Hail the Bulldog, I think is what that says. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. I'm just trying to finish up because I'm on a tight schedule, but yeah, I do appreciate that you being here and doing that. Ricky Starks, of course, laughing at Cardona for being outsmarted, as these guys sort of had a sort of a heel off as to who could cheat better. And Ricky Starks got the better of him, got the DQ. Cardona's upset and yells at him, kind of stomps around, and then storms out of the ring as well. We're getting to our main event. Pretty decent intros here for both champion and challenger, and big title match intro for both Mercer and Miller, as we have the Vertigo World title on the line right now. Superb wrestling and great heat. Just over 18 minutes. Heath Miller tried his best to prove himself against Tommy Mercer. Came up just short, though, as Mercer hit the red sky, gets the pin on Miller, and Tommy Mercer makes his 5th official defense of the Vertigo World Championship. So Mercer standing strong here at Anniversary Blitz. Miller did his best, but was not able to get it done. As Mercer celebrates with the title, as a little bit of confetti comes down, not too much because it's a small building. As Heath is on the outside floor, he's hurt, he's sad, and not too thrilled with how this went. And that is our official first big show on YouTube. We'll see how that works out. Let's see here. So. I know Desmond Xavier did well. Didn't somebody carry their match as well? No. Okay, so let's do Ricky Starks, and I think Mike Bailey did really good too. So we'll praise them for their performances. Seemed pleased, was happy. Boom. And there you go. Just like that, we are at the end of the month, which is good because I need to sleep. I need to make sure I am done packing because I need to be up in like 6 hours. And I need to get my laundry and everything else. Come on. No, we're at the half year mark too. So they got to do all the half year stuff as well. I guess that'll give us an idea of where people are at. Let's see. All right, let's take a quick look here. Wrestler of the year so far, not surprising, it's Okada. New Japan Company of the year so far. Team of the year is the Young Bucks so far. Match of the year, Naito and Okada at Wrestle Kingdom. Yeah, that makes sense. Why does it say 15? Didn't we just have 17 this year? I feel like, am I crazy? Did we just have 17? Shouldn't that be 16? Maybe it didn't update. Wrestle Kingdom. Yeah, I'm not crazy, right? Wrestle Kingdom 17 was this year. Yeah, so that should be 16 if they're doing 2002. But for some reason it didn't go through like that. I'm wondering if they didn't update the numerals or whatnot. Show of the year so far, Dominion. I'm not too surprised by that. Young Wrestler of the year so far, El Hijo del Villano III. Veteran Wrestler of the year so far, AJ Styles. Female Wrestler of the year so far, Asuka. Nothing surprising right now. Independent Wrestler of the year, Takuya Nomura. This looks like, I don't know where he's from. BJW01. That makes sense. Like, if he was from maybe at least like Noah, like if he was from DDT, I'd recognize him. If he was from Noah, I'd probably recognize him. So by process of elimination, of course, he's from BJW. We'll take a look just to see if there's anything here. Noticeably staying quiet. Company's manager decided the best approach. No comment. Oh, about the social media thing. New Japan are going to try to keep Shibata. That makes sense. Sheamus, they're trying to keep Sheamus around. Extension rumor. Ooh. Okay, they're kicking Sanjay Dutt to the curb, which is fine because he's probably going to end up in... maybe he ends up in AEW like he did in real life. It would be cool if we were able to sign him, but that exclusive written deal, can you imagine? How much is Mauro Ranallo? Oh, he's not active in Japan. Well, let me get the American company here for this so I can take a look at this. Would he even say yes? He would, but I don't think he would seriously consider it because that's a lot of money. I do not have $44,000 to sign Mauro. He's not going to work for $900 a pop when he can make $44,000 a month guaranteed. You try to resign Pagano, Aerostar. Anybody else leaving? This is stay to stay. I'm looking at CMLL rejection. That's fine. Usually you would know if somebody's going to be leaving. Ooh, no. Pretty much anyone's going to be signing right now. Yep, that's about it. Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay Dutt's the only in this massive amount of AEW and WWE contracts and everything. It's pretty much just Sanjay Dutt. Who is he even a wrestler still? Technically still a wrestler. He's 40 though. $140. I can get Sanjay Dutt. I want to shortlist him. I don't know how much he would still wrestle, but might not be too bad. And he could probably be, let me see this. Psychology respect. He could be a wrestler / road agent. That might not be too bad at what was it, 190? And with my or 140, yeah, we could drop that down to probably like 110, maybe 120. That's not terrible at all. That might not be too bad. A pickup there. Oh, deals in YouTube. Yeah, all of those TV deals are coming up. 7,800 viewers. Not bad. We only lost $1,100. Shit. That wasn't bad at all. That actually is really, really good. I really enjoyed the fact that we didn't lose that much money. I was expecting to lose a lot more. So the fact that we only lost $1,100, which means by the time if I'm at least somewhat careful with who, how often I'm booking the big names, I think we're going to do pretty good with money. So I'm not too worried about not having money at this point. So I'm happy with that. IdolPro, we made $3,400. We can just kind of keep what we're doing right now. I can maybe even try to bring in, I don't know. I can maybe grab, I don't know at this point. If there's someone else to potentially bring, oh, I already got her. Everyone else is kind of just sitting and waiting. Miyu Yamashita. Natsu. I'll have to look at this. I might consider bringing in another person. It's probably a good idea. Oh, I believe I already got her. Yeah, we'll have to see. I feel like I just heard someone outside my door. But either way, we're pretty much done anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'll worry about it once I get done with this. So, all right. Thank you, guys. I greatly appreciate you guys being here and being a part of this. Things are looking good. Things are looking up. We've officially gone through 2 years of this, which means now, you'll be able to kind of see the people who've been here from like day one on some of these in some of these shows, and it's kind of neat to see that the people who've officially been in these companies for 2 years, and we keep on growing. And even though we're running bigger buildings, I think we'll just continue to fill those out. So hey, things are looking up. I think now we might start to look into upgrading our production at least slightly, or even our merchandise, because I think that's another thing we could work on too. So that might be something. In fact, I might want to upgrade at least the production values. Let's see, 500 per month plus 150 per show. Yeah, I think that's going to be the next point, is upgrading some of our production and maybe our merchandise instead of just bringing in new people. That might be the next thing. Either way, I'll think about it. I'll see what we're doing. We'll have Summergate next month for IdolPro, which will probably be, I'm probably going to start splitting the month in two, because this is probably what's just going to happen now, is we're going to have a few extra events and we're just going to have to split that. But we'll worry about that next time I do this. Either way, I got to get going. I got to make sure I get all my stuff ready for the morning, because it's coming fast. And I still need to get some sleep. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Anyone who watches this on YouTube, I thank you for continuing to watch as well. I hope you guys continue to watch. Appreciate it. I won't be here for a few days. Probably won't be doing anything until at least Monday at this point. But yeah, thanks guys, and I will see you guys next time.